How's it going, guys? This is TacTixHD here, bringing you the 8th episode of my NHL 12 Hockey Ultimate Team Road to Glory. As you can see, I just bought a Ryan Whitney for 300, so it's a really good deal. What I'm going to do is use him to replace Curtis Foster, because Foster really wasn't the best defenseman. He's probably the worst of our NHL defensemen. I'm going to try to sell him for whatever I can get, hopefully at least 500. And after I bought him, I went right into a game, and I played this guy, and I thought I was going to beat him. He had a bit worse team than me. And right here you guys can see we are the first to score. Very beginning of the first, like a minute and a half in. Later here in the third, he's beating us 2-1. And he's in our zone for a while there, and he gets the third goal for him. And that ended up being his last goal. And then right here we come back later in the third, and we score a second goal. But unfortunately we weren't able to get a third, so it's a bit of a heartbreaker, and we lost another game there. We're on like a, 3 or 4 game losing streak. Not doing too good, but, you know, what are you going to do? And right here, I'm actually buying a pack, because I looked and I seen that I had 1,310 Microsoft points, and I didn't want to go below 1,200, in case there's like a new map pack for NW3 or whatever, and they're probably gonna cost 1,200. So I bought one of these promo packs. They're only 60 points, and they're just as good as like the jumbo packs when they're like 120 points. And I still have some pucks or some Microsoft points for FIFA packs if I ever want to buy them. And as you guys can see, I got this player right here, right wing. He's a sniper, and he's the same team and league as that left wing Sainal we had. As well, I got a grinder. Who would I get? I got Jim Slater from the Jets, so I ended up just selling because I don't really have any use for him. I have Cogliano playing that, you know, two-way forward center line. I also got a 25-game contract, and those were really the only rare cards I got, which is kind of a disappointment. I just discarded like 10 cards at the end for 400 pucks. Right here I was putting Slater for sale, as well as a few attributes cards. I don't end up selling the attribute cards, but I do end up selling Slater in the future, you'll see. I have Yandel for sale because I didn't really think I wanted him, but I ended up keeping him. And like I said, right here you can see I sold Foster for 500 and Slater for 500. And after trying to sell Yandel, I seen I couldn't get the pucks that I felt he was worth. So instead of just, you know, selling him for cheap, I figured I'd just keep him. As well, after that, I finally got a Ryan Kessler. I know a lot of you wanted me to get a Kessler, and don't worry, that was the whole plan. And I ended up getting one with 93 overall and 64 games left for 2,500 pucks, which I thought was a really good deal. As well, I picked up a Chris Mason to be my new backup goalie. I wanted an NHL goaltender, and he only has a salary of like 1290, and it was like 50 higher than the AHL goalie. So it was a really good deal. As well, you guys might have seen the trade, the watch list. I had Derek Morris there. I ended up buying him on a bid for either 300 or 350 pucks, which is a really good deal. I'm gonna have him playing with Yandel. Yandel's an offensive defenseman. He's a defensive defenseman, so really good chemistry, probably like 99. And right here, I felt like my team wasn't really doing that well, neither was I, so I had a whole bunch of like 4+4+5 attribute cards, and I decided to go around and apply them to everybody. Burrows was 83 overall. I got him up to an 85 overall. Kyle Komeski, who was playing with Eric Johnson, he was an 81 overall. I think by the end of it, he's either 84 or 85 by the end of adding all the attributes. I gave him a lot of defensive stats because he's an offensive defenseman. Didn't really have the best defensive stats. As well, I gave a skating card to Whitney. I gave a defense card to Yandel because he only had like low 80 defense because he's also an offensive defenseman. I gave Andrew Cogliano another skating card plus 4 or 5 to make him faster. I gave Little a skating card. I think I gave Wheeler a shooting card. I just basically, any +4/+5 attribute cards I thought were good and I thought could help the player and just make him more balanced, I gave to him. I don't like giving them too many because if you want to use like +7s, +9s in the future, it, you know, takes away their slots. As well, you know, it lowers their potential when you do that. And the only reason I wouldn't give them all +7, +9s is because those are really expensive. And the +4 and +5s I just get with packs. And it's a lot cheaper. So, might as well use them. And as you guys can see, that right there's the line. I also made a 4th line of all juniors, because just to make sure I stay under the cap. The European guys are a lot more expensive to have than the juniors. Right here I'm playing this guy. He's got a pretty good team, and right here we're at the beginning of the second period. He's up 3-0. We get the first goal of the game. Cross crease from Little to Kane for the first goal. And actually, about 5 minutes left in the second, it was 3-2. And I scored another one, and then I just scored the tie, 3-3. Right here at the beginning of the third, I have a breakaway with Ryan Kessler making a name for himself in our team. And he gets the game-winning goal there, make it 4-3. And the game score actually ended 5-3, so we got 5 unanswered goals, which is really good. They take the win. And that's the end of this episode, guys. Just want to say that I do have a Machinima playlist now for all my Machinima videos. That'll be in the description, as well as a Call of Duty montage playlist for all the Call of Duty montages, also in the description. If you guys want to go check either of those out, please do. And tomorrow I probably won't have a new video because I have to work right after school. But on Tuesday, you guys can expect a new NHL Building a Dynasty episode, first season with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And besides that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day. Bye. Follow me on Twitter. You'll be the first one to know when I'm holding an open lobby or tournament, and it's an easy way to talk to me.